Criminals and vagabonds. Everywhere on Tatooine, the Empire's great works are besieged by criminals and vagabonds.
Major Veer, sir, you have a guest.
What? My lord, such an unexpected pleasure. Guided to this backwards province to bring order and discipline, no doubt?
Fill me in on the situation.
As I was just explaining to the lazy sots in my command, the Exchange Crime Syndicate is flagrantly defying the Empire's directives. They're banned by Imperial law, yet they've given refuge here to dozens of murderers, spice dealers. They've even started processing spice outside Mos Illa, and yet my men refuse to act.
But sir, we lost 15 men in our last attempt.
Quiet! I am well versed in this company's many failures. Clearly, I must turn elsewhere to see Imperial law restored.
Tell me what to do.
The job is simple. The spice processing operation outside Mos Illa must be completely obliterated, and its guards killed as a lesson. With their men dead and machinery destroyed, the message will be clear. I look forward to seeing you when it is done. Look sharp, men. This is what success looks like. An entire exchange operation crushed like an insect. May your accomplishment inspire them to do their own jobs half as well.
Then I'm finished here.
Our Empire's standing will be much improved thanks to your work. Farewell.
Get a shuttle out here to evac the wounded. Corpses stay till we've assessed the threat condition. Now! Don't stand there like some drooling sand rat! You're an Imperial soldier! I'm sorry you had to see this, my lord. Not one of our army's finer moments.
What fools attack the Imperial army?
Well-armed fools, courtesy of the Exchange. Ever run into them? Nasty crime syndicate likes to use Tatooine as a waypoint. These criminals don't want this rock under Imperial control, so they've been stirring up local resistance.
What exactly happened here?
The Exchange has been using these caravans to supply the insurgency and keep it active. Every one is guarded by these Exchange Tuskers. They're too big to hurt and too dumb to scare, so each one we take down costs us. I was about to tell Command we'd need a new combat battalion if we want to take them on, but any chance you'd like to lend some expertise?
No petty criminals can be allowed to tie the hands of the Empire.
You want to help? Go follow the caravan routes and take down as many as you can. The locals will assume the Exchange abandoned them. Then we'll see how quickly those puddle farmers beg us to take them over.
Without the support of the Exchange, this planet will be swearing allegiance to the Emperor before you can say aerial bombardment.
Nebaga imana, naki naya, bila maknam unya kamna lebek. Naya memgem kaligam, gegwa nam karak naya memak. Kam inu nemuk, naja naya akam memnik miraka.
That's big talk for a worm like you.
Namundia nepebjang, hapakra wama nimpam. Lapuram amka, mamni nigag, nagnaya mamni kamgram. Kala jiwa nimok, bemgam nyama naya aigam.
I will test your device against these droids.
Umnuk inu nemnu, amka aka memperlak balak. Memgam gamgi, nina gegwan, amnerna hanak, nemua bemguana, kumia yang memgamba paka.
Your device worked well. The droids are destroyed.
Mamni lebek bak manuk, meraka naja ki nama pamyak. Bragam nemya, inu buyen, akamamka amkananya.
Oh, my lord, it's so good you're here.
band of filthy Jawas cracked into one of the Zerka Corporation's abandoned compounds we recently unearthed. Made off with every droid in the place.
And you expect me to help?
The Jawas may have foiled the ideal recovery of these artifacts, but that doesn't mean the Empire can't still benefit from the technology. You see, the stolen droids activated. Now they're systematically hunting down everything around the Jawas' derelict sandcrawler. I've observed their behaviors becoming refined, more efficient. Honestly, it looks like they're learning from trial and error.
That's somewhat intriguing.
If these droids are adaptive and self-coordinating, their applications would be innumerable. Scanning the architecture of the droids' memory cores should give us more insight into their uniform design and their individual differences. Can the Reclamation Service count on your support?
And what exactly is in it for me?
I have a budget for the excavation that's completely useless to me now. I don't care where it goes, as long as something's recovered. It's unlikely that the droids will stand idle while you attempt to take a reading. Disabling them will be necessary. Just try not to damage their memory cores while you're taking the fight out of them.
Give me your best shot!
You've brought me readings? Excellent. It looks like you were able to conduct many scans. Did the droids pose much of a threat when you encountered them?
It was actually quite simple.
Truly. Perhaps we should have left them to mature a bit longer. But we can observe prototypes built from this data. You ensure that Tatooine will hold no secrets from the Empire. Thank you.
Wow, I bet you don't need a cannon to flatten a bunker. Still, this might interest you. Navy just deployed the next generation prototype of our top orbital strike weapon. She's a real beauty, let me tell you. I'm supposed to be overseeing test firing against hard targets in the area, but we're on indefinite standby until conditions improve.
What do you want?
The Exchange is seriously entrenched out here, but they're protecting their strongholds with a wide area signal jammer. It means our targeting systems are useless, even the handheld close-up targeters.
You want this jammer taken out of the picture?
You got it in one. Once that jammer's out of commission, we can blow up anything we want, anytime we want. You with me on this? You could be the first to debut this beauty's 10-kiloton Roth.
Tell me what to do.
The Exchange leaders are the only ones with access to the jammer. Their security spikes would let you shut it down. With the jammer out of commission, you can use this targeter to blow any Exchange assets in the area sky high. Hit anything you can get in range of. Bigger the better, just don't stand too close. I'll look forward to the light show. That was great! I can see those strikes come down from here. After that display, I'm going to recommend the final model be named in your honor.
It's an honor.
We'll be collecting the Delta A5 soon to make adjustments based on the data you provided. Here's a little something on behalf of the project. It's been a pleasure.
This is preposterous. How can the so-called cream of the Imperial military fail against a bunch of alien savages? I'll have to have the entire company executed for ineptitude. Have you any idea how much paperwork that requires? This would be laughable if it weren't the end of my career.
Life does, in fact, go on.
Of course, my superiors will probably have me executed as well. One of our transports carrying some critical data was shot down over the Dune Sea. So far, our best and brightest have been unable to handle the Sand People. We can't even approach the crash site.
I suppose I can lower myself to do this.
You'll help? Really? Assuming the idiot natives haven't fed it to a bantha or something, everything we need is in the ship's black box. If it's not at the crash site, the savages have likely carried it off.
You've done me an enormous favor, and don't think I'll forget it. I can hardly wait to report this mission a success.
You've saved my life. And I suppose some of my men's as well. I'll remember this.
Perhaps we stand a chance after all. It's a relief to see you, my lord. The entire Empire may one day have cause for gratitude that you arrived here at precisely this moment.
What could possibly have happened here that's of interest to the entire Empire?
Well, perhaps I overstated the case a bit. But you could certainly help us teach a lesson to those who deny our mastery of Tatooine. I am Officer Vengo, Imperial Reclamation Service. My men and I were escorting prison laborers to a Zerka dig site. We were ambushed by a bunch of Republic cowards who cut down my men and freed the prisoners. There was a Jedi leading them.
Why would a Jedi care about your prisoners?
Oh, some nonsense about them being Republic officers illegally detained under the terms of the Treaty of Coruscant. The point is, these Republic scum can't get away with this. I've activated the prisoners' shock collars, so they'll be severely injured. You would do the Empire a great service if you wish to, retrieve them.
Tell me what you're offering.
I believe the Dark Council has a standing bounty on Jedi. I'll be sure you can collect. The sensors in the prisoners' collars reveal no movement right now. It looks like they're holing up in the deep desert, probably to rest the wounded. It's a dangerous area, but if the Sand People haven't killed them yet, make sure you do. The Imperial Reclamation Service will hear all about your work defeating the 24 Jedi who viciously ambushed us. No, don't say anything. My initial count could have been off. They have no way to verify. Let them be as impressed with you as I am. The Imperial Reclamation Service was most impressed to hear about your improbable victory.
Hello. That's right. I'm talking to you. I know who you are, and I bring a proposal. I'm SWTOR. I speak for a small consortium of the Exchange on Tatooine. They want a warlord dead, and they think you're the one to do it.
You think I'll work for crime lords?
Oh, are you an upstanding citizen? I assure you, I have the public safety in mind. The target is the warlord Garbodia. He killed a Sith apprentice sent to assassinate him, and it's costing all of us. Imperials are torturing and killing Exchange members to find his location. Now, I know where Gar is, but I came to you. Understand why?
You don't want to reward the Empire for imprisoning your friends?
I wouldn't say friends, but I owe some people. Gar and his mercenaries are hiding in the desert. I saw them taking shade by a derelict sandcrawler. We can pay for his head. That ugly bantha stain is done. The Empire agrees, the Exchange agrees. How about you?
He will know suffering far worse than he has caused.
Good. Now, he does move around a lot. Don't expect to find him exactly at the sandcrawler. You bring me his head, and I'll bring you the credits. My people say someone ripped through Garbodia's camp. Can I spot talent or what? I trust you if... If I knew his head was gonna stink this badly, I'd have given you a refrigeration unit. Thanks. You can wrap that back up. Ugh.
My compensation. Now.
It's alright. I haven't forgotten. Nasty as this is, it's better than what was going on before. I just couldn't personally smell it. Do you see a garbage chute?
Major Braga at your service. I'm honored that you've graced this dismal planet with your presence. We were so close to expanding Imperial influence, introducing refinement to this rock. If you can spare a moment, we may still have a chance.
What kind of help?
There's a well, one of Tatooine's deepest and most successful. Whoever controls it, controls this region. Imperial Command ordered me to take it, but my men were butchered by Sand People, no less. This tribe's so ruthless, all the other tribes pay them tribute. The Empire can't let these filthy savages control such a priceless resource.
I will end their rule.
Excellent. I can't wait to hear of your victory. The well lies deep in the desert. Kill the Sand People who guard it. The Empire will be grateful. You've returned. I was about to pass out from the stench here when I heard reports of your successful massacre. Perfection as always, my lord. The survivors are weak and scattered. Once we have the well, there'll be no stopping the Empire's advance. As for myself, I'll finally be stationed somewhere befitting a man of my status. You're my savior. I can't thank you enough.
If everything's settled, I'll be leaving.
Farewell! I shall toast you when I'm drinking Aldarian wine somewhere far from here.
Ripognane kari Mariaka. Akamja lebek memarik. Memyuka halhal krama. Niknurga nalo nemnelaka. Bragam nemya inubuyen. Akamaka amkananya.
Haven't we had this conversation once already?
Mem ilik meraka. Nayanaram. Kam kalu amikmanik.
Either there are a lot of Nemoidians with attitudes around here, or you've got a serious memory problem.
Nebaga imana. Naki naya. Bila maknam unya kamna lebek. Nempanu koragin. Pemguana nemu kamima. Manu meraka naja. Kinamabam. Yak manala.
I will test your device. I want to see if it lives up to your claims.
Kamperem ganyam pachiyang. Manik hikum bukam. Beraka karam kara. Ninyamak oramag yang megik. Kamperem ganyam pachiyang. Manik hikum bukam.
I've finished testing. Your device works.
Naya memgem kaligam. Gegwa nam karek naya memak. Mamni lebek bak manuk. Meraka naja ki nama pamyak. Gagi ne paninu. Am kambina bek nemu kemgram.
Oh, Garrus Palin, inventor, artist, and general mischief maker, at your service. You look like a man of taste. Perhaps you're interested in my sonic earwax removal system. Oh, or this shiny globe. It will stay with you wherever you go.
Out of my way, worm.
All right. Look, I'm not really a junk salesman. It's just my cover. I'm from Imperial Intelligence's Experimental Weapons Division. Supposed to trick hapless fools into testing a new weapon. But you're neither hapless nor a fool.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
But I haven't even told you what it does. It's a marvel. You won't regret it. This is the Sand People deployment device, designed to send a signal that stirs up Sand People against the enemies of the Empire. I need someone to plant this device over at these farmland coordinates. It's the perfect test site, abandoned but covered in wildlife for the Sand People to attack.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The device should have a range of 2 kilometers. There are Sand People settlements all over this area, so it should be plenty. That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm really sorry about that, my lord. Those results were unexpected.
That wasn't so bad.
If it's any consolation, this test should allow me to put the finishing touches on the device. Take anything you want for your troubles. The good stuff, not that junk. Got some blasters, some armor, it maybe even a lightsaber piece or two.
Oh look, a genuine Sith. Must be here to join in the fun. There's blood enough for all.
Don't mind him. Gizda was injured in the first wave of attacks. He's been hyped up on adrenals ever since.
Only lost a few toes, most of the feeling in my head, nothing serious.
We've been sending squads out all day. A mere dozen Mandalorians dead. Meanwhile, the bodies of our enemies pile up. Care to try your luck? Test yourself against the most fearsome Sand People on this rock?
Could you try to explain things from the beginning?
This vicious Sand People tribe is rallying for a major assault. To destroy our village and anything else they come across.
But instead, we'll destroy their tribe, stop the spread of Bloodgouge's influence, and revel in glory.
Who's Bloodgouge?
He's defeated more Mandalorians than anyone else on the planet. But today, his troops will be smashed, his power broken.
What do you say? You up for butchering some sand people? Throwing yourself against the forces of their most legendary leader?
Tell me what to do.
Kill as many of them as you can. And if you can take out some leaders before you fall, more glory to you.
You okay?
We'll track down the surviving sand people, stomp them out. This has been a good day.
Any Mandalorian would be happy to fight by your side. May you spill much blood in your battles ahead. Hello, Sith. You're always welcome among the Mandalorians.
Captain Charles Reskin reporting, my lord. The soldiers here, they've been on Tatooine too long, going native. Sloth, larceny, disrespect for the Imperial Code.
Looks like someone buttoned his uniform a little too tight this morning.
The Empire has a reputation to uphold. Who will fear us when they see these fools? It's spice that does it to them. The spice the Exchange has been dealing our soldiers, despite my best efforts. I've sent teams after the dealers before, but they can't get past the Exchange's marksmen. I need that spice destroyed.
That spice will be gone in no time.
I just want to see that spice go up in flames. If you could drive out the smugglers and kill their boss to teach them a lesson, all the better, but the spice must go.
You can see the smoking Exchange camps from here. Good work.
My lord, not often we see Sith in the middle of nowhere. Not a critique, mind you. Captain Demetrius, the Exchange has been interrupting our shipments lately. We tell them to stop on pain of death, but they don't listen. I need somebody to check their hearing, if you know what I mean.
I'm not a lackey, and I don't do brutish work.
If this was brute's work, I would have done it myself. Needs finesse. I got a bead on the Exchange's shipping warehouse, the locus of their whole operation. I want to scrape them off the map. But it's guarded by anti-air guns and comm jammers that make a large-scale attack impossible to coordinate.
That's a pretty sophisticated operation the Exchange is running.
Oh, no kidding. Maybe this little run will give us some idea who's backing them. I need you to take out the gunners. Take out the jammers and then call in the reinforcements.
I think I can do that much.
I knew when I saw you, you were the fix I needed. The warehouse is close by. Can't miss it. Everything else is sand.
We're moving in on your position now. Sir, Imperial Infantry Division 130 at your command. What should we do with the survivors?
They will make excellent witnesses. Leave them alive.
Yes, sir.
You think you can cross Kirgan Freem? Kirgan Freem spits on you. Kirgan Freem kicks dirt in your face. Kirgan Freem chews on your corpse. Boys, show them that they do not mess with the Exchange. They do not mess with Kirgan Freem.
I heard you had a run-in with that jerk Kirgan Freem. I'm glad somebody put him in his place.
And I thought they weren't taking my reports seriously. But here they are, sending me a Sith Lord to handle the problem. I guess the Exchange spying on us really gets High Command's regulation briefs in a twist, huh?
You must have the wrong person.
Then you weren't sent by High Command? I requested advanced operatives who could perform targeted strikes against Exchange spies in public locations. They're using satellite uplinks to get into our databases. Advanced stuff for them. We're guessing the Republic or someone is backing them. We need to get the codes they're using, sabotage their connections, and find out who they're forwarding the intel to.
Let's get it done.
You'll need to get the codes for the uplink towers from their people on site, then use them to sabotage the links. Best case scenario, you also plant this tracer so our techs can track who the information is being fed to. Thanks for helping us out.
The Exchange won't be spying on you again.
Probably untrue, but at least they won't be able to use the same tricks. Thank you, my lord. According to the tracer you planted, it's Hutt's paying for information against us. High Command will have a lot to say about that. I hope this covers any expenses you may have incurred.
don't advise travelling openly here. I'm certain you're on business far above my clearance, my lord, but I wouldn't want you to risk yourself unnecessarily. The local exchange here are backed by someone with advanced stealth technology. They're using assassin droids to ambush our men.
By all means, continue.
This technology renders the droids invisible to the eye and to our instruments. You could be next to one and not know until it was too late. My science officer developed a way to counteract the technology, if we could just get close enough to use it.
Sounds like you need some help.
Your involvement would guarantee a favorable outcome. The droids have proven nearly impossible to fight while the stealth generator is working. To destroy them, you will have to disable their stealth generators with this visual descrambler. Any hidden droid should appear. Once they're dealt with, inspect the chassis to find the stealth transmitters. Our scientists will need to examine them.
The droids are out of commission.
And you have their transmitters? Excellent. Our scientists will begin reverse engineering them immediately. I appreciate your aid, my lord.
Any chance I could interest you in a little punitive bloodshed, my lord? There's a team of Republic archaeologists excavating the same ruins I'm here to research. My team attempted to run them off, but it's rather embarrassing. We were the ones sent packing.
Life does, in fact, go on.
We need to make a show of force. Make it clear that to steal from the Empire is to sign your own death warrant. Spill enough blood, and the Republic will be hard-pressed to find anyone crazy enough to replace them.
You understand what you're asking. It will get messy.
I won't mind digging through their bones if it means working in peace.
Your dig site is clear.
Marvelous. I'll start gathering my team before any carrion eaters start taking root. The Reclamation Service owes you its esteemed gratitude.